Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to present my thesis analysis titled Acoustic Analysis of the English Pronunciation by Batak Angkola Students Using Praat Software. Here is the background. The researcher found that Batak Angkola students are difficult in English spoken, like when they are speak book into book, book, for into for. Not only differently speaking English, but also with a sound stretch. According to Harmer 1991, there are several reasons why students speak their mother tongue in class. In order to express themselves, they will utilize their native language. According to the research conducted by Gani Maulana and Rangkuti 2019, which showed that difficulties in pronouncing the English vowel correctly is made by students from North Sumatra. In order to find the mistakes of the pronunciation for Batak Angkola students in spoken English, the researcher focused the study using Praat tools to improve the students become intelligible speakers and improve students' ability to pronouncing English words. The researchers attempt to conduct acoustic analysis using Praat tools that causes pronunciation mistakes for all English phonemes in addition to the interference of mother tongue of Batak Angkola speakers. Here is the problem of the study. How do the Batak Angkola students pronounce the errors? Which English phonemes that are most difficult to pronounce for Batak Angkola students? Why do the Batak Angkola students are difficult to pronounce English? The objective of the study to describe the pronunciation of English phonemes by Batak Angkola students, to find out the types of English phonemes that are most difficult to pronounce for Batak Angkola students, to explain the causes of difficulties made by Batak Angkola students. Here is the scope of the study. This study focuses on English phonemes of Batak Angkola's pronunciation. The significance of the study. Theoretically, the study is intended to provide a useful contribution to students' mastery of English language speaking and to increase student enthusiasm to learn English. The study's findings are expected to contribute to the success and advancement of English education, particularly in English pronunciation and instruction. Practically, the study is expected to be a valuable input for the researcher in fulfilling their research obligation and to provide a better approach for students to correct pronunciation mistakes. Here, the review literature. The definition of pronunciation is one of the most crucial aspects of English. Without a strong pronunciation, we cannot interact in social setting. Having an understandable pronunciation is more essential than having a native-like pronunciation. And according to AMEP Research Center's 2002, pronunciation relates to the creation of sounds that we employ to make meaning. Phonemes or segmental characteristics of pronunciation are distinct sounds within a language. When individuals think about meaning, they notice how each sound, rather than another, may change the meaning of a word. The collection of phonemes consists of two categories, uh, vocal sounds and consonant sounds, based on Kelly 2001. The difficulty for non-native speakers in acquiring English pronunciation is hearing the difference between the intended pronunciation and their own. To that end, Praat is free, simple, and widely available upon search program. According to Praat's founder Bursma, Praat is not a text-to-speech system, but Praat may produce a wide range of sounds. Acoustic analysis, which was formerly exclusively utilized in the domain of phonetics, has become an increasingly important expertise in the study of linguistics. Acoustic data is often used by phonologists to support theoretical arguments. Sociologists define vowel shapes and mergers in terms of their acoustic features. And psycholinguistics regularly use acoustic analytic techniques to provide stimuli for studies. Acoustic methods have been used clinically to differentiate normal from abnormal voices, to aid in differential diagnosis, to evaluate the relative effectiveness to different treatment approaches, and to track progress in voice therapy. Many techniques have been described that are capable of discriminating normal from abnormal voices with reasonable good accuracy, based on Haji Todorov and Mitev 2002. The usefulness, although the usefulness of automating this kind of decision making has been questioned by some investigators based on Hirano 1988. The use of acoustic measures to give objective indicators of progress during a treatment program, or to evaluate the relative efficacy of various treatment techniques, has gotten a lot of interest in the literature. The researcher used Batak Angkola, where Batak Angkola is Batak ethnic group that live in North Sumatra provinces Kabupaten Tapanuli Selatan and Kota Padang Sidimpuan. The related literature, the first study is from Ghani Maulana and Rangkuti 2019, conducted research aimed at finding out the dominant errors of the pronunciation of English phonemes made by students from North Sumatra. And the second study is from Journal of Lita Rizky Fauzia, conducted research aimed to investigate the common characteristics of Indonesian pronunciation deviation made by undergraduate college students from Batak Angkola, and to observe the factors that contribute to the interference, which concluded that one's pronunciation will always be influenced by other languages that are used and spoken in his or her regional area. The next study is from Azaldin Mahmud Tajuddin Ali 2013, conducted research purposed to provide experimental evidence for certain linguistic cases of production errors of English spoken with Sudanese Arabic accent, and also the dissertation from Hesti Fibriasari 2012, conducted research of parasodic constraint of French spoken by Indonesian learners in Medan. Next is research methodology. The writer conducted the research at fourth semester students of Universitas Islam Negeri Sumatera Utara. The population of this research was Batak Angkola students in the fourth semester of the English department of Universitas Islam Negeri Sumatera Utara. The researcher only used Batak Angkola students because this thesis was exclusively on Batak Angkola. This research was conducted with a qualitative descriptive approach by Mackey and Guest 2005. The data was examined using Alice error analysis techniques from 1990, which included finding mistakes, describing errors, explaining errors, and evaluating errors. This research was designed to describe the acoustic analysis and the difficulties of English spoken by Batak Angkola students. In this research, the source of data were taken in Universitas Islam Negeri Sumatera Utara, which taken from conversation among the Batak Angkola students in fourth semester class. The study's data consisted of English phoneme mistakes, the digital camera, the tape recorder, laptop, and field note are utilized to record the students' pronunciation during the observation. To get the data for this study, the following actions were taken, like a schedule for the observation sheet and the self-report. Grade the students and describe the researcher goal. Students who do not meet the requirements as a Batak Angkola students are asked to leave the class. Give the learners some terms that use English phonemes. The researcher requested them to read the words out in front of the class. Their pronunciation when they read was recorded. The record was transcribed into a written form. The conceptual framework is a fourth semester of Universitas Islam Sumatera Utara using acoustic analysis with Praat tools to find English phonemes, the types of English phonemes error, and case of error. That's all my presentation. Thank you so much.